thespine.com.
Live, getting results. This is News 6 at 7.
Developing now at 7, 2 children pulled from hotel pools, 2 lives hopefully saved by strangers. Hear what both of these near drownings have in common. A mom charged weeks after her son died in a hot car. New details tonight about what police say she was doing while her 14-month-old son was overcome by the heat. Good evening. This is News 6 at 7. Getting results. I'm Lisa Bell. Thanks for joining us. Ginger Gadsden is off. Also, she lost her father and she lost her way, dropping out of school.
I didn't want to do school anymore. I was so upset about not having a dad. I didn't have a lot of friends, gained a bunch of weight.
A new program helped a dropout drop back in, stay out of trouble, and turn her life around. How that program is getting diplomas and crime results, that's coming up. Also developing tonight at 7. At last report, State Road 407 or Challenger Memorial Parkway is still shut down from the beach line to I-75. That is due to one of 2 big fires in Brevard County. This is video from that brush fire in Port St. John. At last report, it covered 300 acres and was about 75% contained. One piece of good news: homes are no longer in danger. More good news, 35 horses have now been rescued in the area. The fire is burning between the Hidden Acres Rescue for Thoroughbreds in a neighborhood near Flora Way and Gulfview. Meantime, troopers are warning about smoke from another major fire, a prescribed burn in Titusville. They say drivers need to use caution near I-95 and State Road 50 in that area, and troopers will be watching all night in case roads need to be shut down. We will send traffic alerts if that happens, or you can also check our free News 6 mobile app. The hot, dry weather is not helping firefighters, but is there any rain on the way? Chief Meteorologist Tom Storls is here to get results and pinpoint what we can expect. Tom.
Oh, Lisa, we have big rain on the way, just not tonight, not in time to help the firefighters. The good news is my smoke plume that I'm able to pick up here on radar seems to just about have dissolved. So yeah, it looks like it's really going the right way now. As the smoke plume continues to die, the big storm back out west continues to grow. Let me zoom this thing out and show you what I'm talking about. Big changes for tomorrow are not evident on radar here, but they're way back out here. Cold front marching our way will get here not so much tomorrow, but on Friday. Flood watches are already posted from Memphis to the Gulf of Mexico in anticipation of the big storms. I'll be back to pinpoint just A, how hot we're going to be tomorrow, and B, when those rockin' thunderstorms are going to change everything.
Tom, thank you. Also developing tonight at 7, 2 close calls, 2 near drownings at 2 hotels in the Disney area. And tonight it appears 2 children were saved by 2 medical professionals in the right place to get results.
Just hanging out at the pool, and girlfriend saw somebody who she thought was drowning and ran on over to the area.
That doctor is on vacation from Chicago and planned to spend the day poolside when he learned a boy was pulled out of the water unconscious. He says his instincts kicked in and he started CPR until paramedics arrived.
We'll have a positive outcome after all this. You realize that what you can do helps. And so knowing CPR is really the key message there.
The doctor rushed into action around 3 this afternoon at the Hilton Grand Vacations at Tuscany Village off of Vineland Avenue near I-Drive. Less than an hour earlier and just 3 miles away, another boy was pulled from the pool at the Sheraton Orlando Lake Buena Vista Resort near Disney Springs. That boy was also helped by bystanders who knew CPR. Both children were taken to local hospitals for treatment. We have not heard any further word on how they are doing. Another big story right now. A local mom is facing charges weeks after her 1-year-old died from overheating. As she went before a judge, police painted a picture of drinking, drugs, and playing darts until dawn. As News 6 reporter James Sparvero tells us, what happened after the sun came up led to tragedy.
For 2 weeks, Melbourne police did not reveal what happened before an unresponsive 1-year-old was rushed to emergency care. Today we learned police allege the toddler's mother left her son in her car alone all night and all morning when the sun came out and began to heat the car up. Emily Hartman emotional in court today, the 26-year-old mother slightly shaking, and we saw her crying as she was about to appear before a judge.
The charge is aggravated manslaughter.
Of a child, her 1-year-old son, Richard. Police say the toddler's mother neglected him for a period of several hours, starting Wednesday night, April 3rd, and lasting until the following afternoon, when Richard became unresponsive and would die of a heat stroke. The new details today from police allege Hartman drank at a Melbourne bar, and then at a friend's house, she smoked marijuana and obtained cocaine, both, all the while Richard was alone in her car. Police believe the temperature inside may have been about 130 degrees. Investigators say they do know for a fact. When Hartman rushed the 1-year-old to this fire station, his temperature was 106.
You'll be housed on a no bond status.
Hartman's son was pronounced deceased that weekend. Today, her mother, Richard's grandmother, had tears in her eyes too when she told us, quote, "This is not the Emily we raised." Aggravated manslaughter of a child is a first-degree felony and is punishable by up to life in prison. In Brevard County, I'm James Sparvero, Getting Results News 6.
Our push to drive change to the state's texting and driving laws is closer than ever to getting results thanks to a vote late today. News 6's Matt Austin started spearheading our push about 3 years ago after he was hurt in a crash caused by a driver who admits to texting and driving. That driver did not face additional penalties because an officer did not see it happen. Just last month, Matt was back in Tallahassee urging lawmakers to take action and give police tools to get results and save lives. Back then, a House committee gave that bill a thumbs up. Less than 2 hours ago, the Senate version of the bill was debated, voted on, and cleared its final committee. That means it will now head to a vote on the full state Senate floor. The Senate version would ban all cell phone use that is not hands-free, that is more restrictive than the House version. And the full House is expected to vote as soon as April 24th. That's next week. If it clears both houses, a conference committee would work out the differences. Now is the time to contact your local lawmakers and have your voices heard on the potential law. We posted a full list of Florida's state senators and state representatives. You can find that in the top story section at clickorlando.com/drivingchange. It's an Orange County neighborhood known for its trees. But now the city of Orlando is chopping down dozens of palm trees around College Park with no plans to replace the lost greenery. News 6 reporter Clay Lepard looks at the reasons why and why some are glad to see the trees go.
The city of Orlando says this is one of the trees that has to go because it's not safe where it's going.
For about 15 years, time has allowed these palm trees on Edgewater Drive to grow.
It's important to have landscaping along this drive. I think it makes it more inviting.
And now they've outgrown their welcome.
They are growing up into the power lines.
This weekend, the city plans to cut down 23 trees and trim another 26.
We've trimmed trees in that area before. A couple main risks. One is damage to the power lines during a storm or a hurricane. And the other is there's a potential that the trees could be energized because they're in the power lines.
Those at Firefly Salon
Oh, no one likes to kill trees.
said goodbye to trees in front of their store not long ago.
I know when they removed the trees in front of our salon, it was fabulous because they were in the way of clientele getting in and out of the salon.
Goodbye to allergies and goodbye to trouble getting around them.
It is a delicate balance. It is sad to see them go, but at the same time, like, you have to be safe and you have to be wise.
We've developed some standards over the last few years of the ways that we plant trees, where we plant trees.
The city says they've learned from this and hope to plant new trees in the area soon, in more well-thought-out spots.
We're trying to avoid conflicts down the road, and we're not just planting headaches for the next guy in 20 years who's going to be doing this job.
In College Park, Clay Lepard, Getting Results, News 6.
Well, she lost her father, lost hope, and dropped out of school.
If I can get through high school, imagine how great life is going to be.
A new program helped her out and helped her stay out of trouble and turn her life around. How it's getting diplomas and crime results. Plus, The Amazing Race is back in just hours, while the latest edition of the reality show is breaking new ground, and you may recognize some familiar faces. But first, a launch late today will help astronauts, but hear how it will also get results with the work of elementary school students. We're getting results in Flagler Beach, Rockledge, and all of Central Florida here on News 6 at 7 and our free News 6 app.
This view is provided by the Orlando Health Camera.
Your overnight closures consist of, well, you guessed it, the Turnpike and I-4. Northbound Turnpike right at Osceola Parkway will be closed overnight from about 10 o'clock at night till 5 in the morning. Your alternate will be US 441, also known as Orange Blossom Trail. Also, eastbound I-4 right at Maitland Boulevard will be closed during those same overnight hours for some construction out there. Easy fix, though. Follow the detours. It'll get you right around that. I'm Trooper Steve with your News 6 Traffic Alert. I'll catch you in the morning.
Live with Lisa Bell. Ginger Gadsden. Weather with Chief Meteorologist Tom Sorrells. And special reports from the investigators. This is News 6 at 7. Getting results.
3, 2, 1. And we have engine ignition.
Tonight, a crucial science and supply mission is on its way to the International Space Station. We brought it to you live during News 6 at 4:30. Northrop Grumman launched an Antares rocket from its pad at Wallops Island, Virginia. On board the 12th Cygnus cargo carrier. Inside, it includes an entire habitat for mice that will help in a vaccination experiment. Outside, 60 tiny satellites built by elementary and high school students. Cygnus is expected to dock with the ISS on Friday morning. The next planned launch from the Cape is also a cargo mission to the ISS. A SpaceX Falcon 9 is expected to launch a Dragon capsule full of supplies later this month. Only on 6 tonight, turning troubled teens around in school and in life so they don't end up in trouble with the law. Police in Volusia County noticed many of the teens they were taking to jail did not have diplomas, so they worked with the school district and a car dealer to get crime results with tutors. News 6's Eric Von Enken has the emotional story of how it helped one teen turn her life around.
My dad passed away 2 days before his birthday at the end of the school year, my 8th grade year.
After losing her father, Tara Frazier had a really good reason to give up.
I didn't want to do school anymore. I was so upset about not having a dad. I didn't have a lot of friends, gained a bunch of weight.
By the time she was ready to come back to Deltona High School her senior year last August, she was a year and a half behind. Graduation and a diploma were out of reach and out of mind.
Let's take about 20 minutes to do the exercise.
Until Mr. G and something called Aspire, a Volusia County Schools tutoring program to get kids back on track towards graduation.
And when you don't have that, you're starting out sort of behind everybody else.
Many of the young people arrested do not have diplomas. They didn't have any other choice but crime, the Police Athletic League of Central Daytona Beach discovered. So they secured a life-changing donation, $100,000 from Daytona Toyota to get crime results.
Just a couple of hours after school, twice a week, and it literally could have been the one reason that actually is why I get to graduate.
So suddenly, Tara and 20 students at each of Volusia County's high schools now have a choice and a chance. Tara got to work with Mr. G, catching up on her courses.
They're giving you a little bit of a backstory.
And studying for the ACT or the SAT, getting a minimum score would count for a diploma.
When you really want something, you gotta work for it. Even if it's hard, even if you've been through a bunch of crap, even if you want to cry every single day, if I can get through high school, imagine how great life is going to be. If I can get through this last month, I can get my cap and gown. I'd be my mom's first daughter to graduate, my dad's first kid to graduate.
Thanks to Aspire, Mr. G, and Tara's newly discovered determination, she is now back on track, not just for graduation, but hopefully, she says, for life.
I want a good life. I want to be that 40-year-old woman and look at my 10-year-old child and be like, she's going to be okay. He's going to be okay. He's going to get an education, and he's going to get a good job, and he's going to have a great life. That's all I'm worried about. And I'm only 18.
Here in Volusia County, the graduation rate is about 79%, according to administrators. So because of the Aspire program, that means an additional 4% of students will get high school diplomas. According to administrators, Aspire is really the only program like it in all of Central Florida, largely thanks to that big donation. In Deltona, Volusia County, Eric Von Enken getting crime results, News 6.
The Aspire program also pays the students a $250 donation to motivate them to pass their test. And Tara tells us that money meant a lot to her. Aspire also pays the test fee and for the study books to give the students every shot at success. Well, it is the first reality showdown solely between contestants from 3 top reality shows. The 31st season premiere of The Amazing Race is tonight.
Welcome to the start of a very special, amazing race. The first ever showdown between contestants from Survivor, Big Brother, and The Amazing Race.
Is that right?
That's right. 11 teams of fan favorites from Survivor, Big Brother, and Amazing Race will compete for $1 million each. Each team's comprised of 2 people, will trek around the world facing a series of challenges. The Amazing Race premieres tonight at 9 here on News 6. Then stick around for a new episode of SEAL Team at 10. That leads up to News 6 at 11. And I like that idea. You know, you see these people and then they kind of disappear, and
Bring 'em
now
back.
you're going to see them again.
Now, which one's your favorite? Do you like Survivor, Amazing Race, or Big Brother?
That's hard.
Really?
Yeah, I kind of like Big Brother.
Wow, I don't know
Really?
who you are. No, I'm a Survivor guy. You
Okay.
know that. That's my show.
Chief Meteorologist Tom Sorrells.
Hey.
I like this weather.
I do too. It's been good. It's not going to last long though. We'll get you some good stuff for the weekend, but between now and then, we've got it up and down for a while. Tomorrow in Volusia County at 8 a.m. in Orange City, the temperature will be 65 degrees, the daytime high, about 89 in Orange City. Over to Brevard County, farther south, temperature reading a little cooler in South Patrick Shores there because the onshore flow. Wind will be from the southeast, but that easterly addition will keep you a little cooler by 3 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. A reading of about 85 degrees. Rain chances 20% right along the coast. You'll see that depicted in just a moment. Sorrel scale number for tomorrow, well, overall a great day. Starting out in the morning, a little on the cool side, but not too bad. A little warmer than we've been as of late. By the afternoon, we're going to a daytime high of 90. And rain chances are mostly from Orlando to the east, so I think for most of you, it's a 2 thumbs up kind of day. Radar tonight, we showed you this earlier, but I'm so excited to see the smoke plume dying down. That means only good stuff for the fire control, looking better all the time over there, right along I-95. Now, as we back it up, nothing to show you scattered shower-wise just yet, except for the big stuff building back out west. Here's Wichita, all the way down to Dallas. Look at the big rain. Got severe thunderstorm warnings already popping up in those areas, and a flood advisory from Memphis, Tennessee, all the way to the Gulf of Mexico. Here today in Central Florida, we hit a daytime high of 85. Overnight low this morning was 61, just above normals in both spots. Ooh, someone's riding the Vomitron. Yeah, I don't know why, but they are. 76 degrees in Daytona Beach. Temperature reading on the Orlando Health camera holds in right now at 78. Temperatures where you live, 82 from Gainesville to 77 in Melbourne. Weather story tonight, a little breezy. Hot tomorrow, isolated showers. Then on Friday, kaboom. I mean, it could really get active as our ridge of high pressure gives way and the cold front swings in. This is what it looks like Friday. Scattered showers tomorrow for sure, but Friday's the big day. By 7 p.m., the first band of rain should already have rolled through. Second band of showers ready to rock. Some of those storms could be quite heavy, even as late as 10 or 11 over in southern Brevard. Low tonight, 64. Here's tomorrow.
Your forecast is brought to you by the Florida Lottery.
Your daytime high tomorrow is a strong 90. Lots of sun early, rain late. Check out the week ahead. High tomorrow is 90. Overnight low tomorrow night, 72. Then Good Friday, the start of Passover. Storms in the afternoon and early evening. By Saturday, the storms are gone. Saturday's beautiful, 71, and Sunday's even better, 79. Friday's our big day, Lisa. Tonight at 11, I'll have a brand new model to pinpoint those storms.
All right, Tom, thank you. It is spring, of course, but it's also kitten season. How animal shelters say you can get results for hundreds of little tiny fur balls. Also, a painter still getting results with his brush at 95 years young. How World War II led to a 7-decade career. Matt Austin has those stories next. And don't forget to download Florida's Fourth Estate from wherever you get your podcasts. Each week, Matt and Ginger take a deep dive into issues and showcase some of the more unusual stories that happen only in Florida. It's available on Stitcher, Google Play, Apple, and clickorlando.com.
Today on the Morning News, we told you about the spike in stomach flu cases in Central Florida and what you can do to get results and keep your family healthy.
Coming up tomorrow, get ready for extra traffic in Orlando, but it won't be cars this time. It's runners, the return of a big race, all aimed at sending an important message.
We'll see you in the morning starting at 5.
Remember, News 6 is always on clickorlando.com, your smartphone, and your tablet. Take us with you. .com now.
Hey, I'm Matt Austin. We all know we're blessed to live in Central Florida, but if you know a family in need of a getaway, Visit Orlando's giving away a dream vacation for 4, including airline tickets, 4-night hotel stay, theme park tickets, even a rental car. Find full details on how to enter on the homepage of clickorlando.com. With spring in full swing, it's also kitten season. Orange County Animal Services took in around 80 of them just in the past week. There are ways you can get results. First, if you spot kittens, don't move them right away. Mom could be off searching for food. If you're sure the kittens are orphaned, you may need to move them, but call your county's animal services for some advice. You can also help by fostering kittens too young to adopt. So we've posted more information on the News 6 Facebook page if you'd like. Well, he is a local artist who first picked up the brush more than 7 decades ago. At 9 a.m., reporter Carolina Cardona introduced us to Harold Gardy. He's 95 years young, and he got his start thanks to the GI Bill after serving in the Air Force during World War II. What a guy. He says his work keeps him active because he still has something to say about the world. His new show, Burn This Down, Reflections on the Art World, is at the Mills Gallery in Orlando. You should check it out. See and share Carolina's full report at facebook.com/news6, and I'll see you right back here tonight at 11 o'clock.
And a reminder, State Road 407 or Challenger Memorial Parkway still shut down right now from the beach line to I-95. That is due to a 300-acre brush fire in Port St. John. Troopers are also urging drivers to watch out for smoke along 50 and I-95 due to a controlled burn in Titusville. Thanks for watching News 6 at 7. Inside Edition is next. We'll see you at 11.